Yeah, it's Johnny Grube from allmantraining.com. Think about this for a minute. In today's world, being victim, crying victim, is glorified. People are glorifying victimization, which basically means you're glorifying, these people are being glorified for being pussies and losers. Because that's what they are. If you cry victim, you're a pussy and you're a fucking loser. There's no way around it. It's the way it is. And it's most of these, well, it's everybody, actually. Everybody knows they can make the excuse and people will fucking tell them it's not their fault. I have no friends like that. I've said before, I'd rather have no friends than have friends that fucking tell me what I want to hear. I have one friend that I call when I want to bounce something off of him, and he'll tell me what he thinks about it. I'll ask him if he thinks I was wrong about something. And, I trust he'll give me the honest answer. And it's not always what I'm looking for. And a lot of times people make me think when they tell me that I'm doing wrong. Like, for instance, I'll tell you a great one. Many years ago, when my daughter got married, my oldest daughter, she got married to a guy that I didn't respect. And I did not walk her down the aisle. Everybody told me that I was wrong for it, that I was going to regret it. I said, the only thing I can do is if it works out, I can say I'm sorry, and that's all I can do. But I cannot walk my daughter down the aisle and give her to someone and tell everybody here that I respect him as a man or respect him to take care of my daughter. And of course, it didn't work out. So I was right on that. But I didn't change my tune, even though people told me I was wrong. I didn't feel I was wrong. I have my own principles. I have my own values. And he did some fucked up shit. Caused me money. Caused a lot of people shit. And I'm not fucking, just not going with it. So I didn't walk her down the aisle. And too fucking bad. And people said I was wrong. But the thing is that most people will listen to anything people say instead of having their own mind, having their own strength. And a lot of times I do things that may not work out for me, that maybe I should have done. But what I found out is when you go with what everybody else says, you're fucking going in the wrong direction. It's kind of like when you want to change, you want to stop smoking. So many people say they want to stop smoking, yet they continue to smoke. You can run across people that say, well, I quit smoking for 2 years and then I got back into it. Why? You're no longer nicotine addicted. So why did you go back? Oh, stress. So I say to them, so you'd rather do something unhealthy for stress than to find something healthy for stress. I say, by the way, I just want you to know, when you're smoking, it's the pattern of breathing that relaxes you. Okay? It's not the smoking. Like, that's the pattern of breathing, smokers. If you just fucking practice that breathing, you probably wouldn't need a fucking cigarette. But people don't give a fuck. Okay? People will tell you they can be able to do what they should be able to do what they want to do, and they do, and they can do what they want to do, but then it becomes a hassle for them somewhere down the road, and it becomes a health issue, and then it becomes a fucking issue for every fucking body. It becomes an issue for their family, it becomes an issue for fucking taxpayers, and just in general, fucking they take up resources in fucking hospitals. The same thing that COVID was going to do. But the fatter you are, the more fucking dirty lifestyle you live, that's okay. It doesn't matter then that you're taking up resources from people who may need it from fucking car accidents or just fucking something they were born with. But, when you don't want to change, you're not going to change. When I set out to change the way I was willing to spend any amount of money, read as many books, listen to as many people as I could. That was my mission, is to fucking fix the situation I needed fixing. Okay? At any cost. It's like somebody that says, I won't buy a $20 book. Well, why? If that $20 book, let's say a fitness book, that $20 book, okay, keeps you out of the fucking hospital, keeps you away from the doctors, keeps you fucking strong, healthy, physically and mentally, why would it not be worth it? See, to me, not being a big fan of the doctors and not really going to the doctors for an illness in probably almost 30 years, that $20 book, that author could have been selling a fucking course for $5,000. And if I thought it was going to keep me healthy, keep me out of fucking the doctors, keep me away from medical bills, which will exceed easily $5,000, I'd fucking buy it. That's the way I look at it. I'd rather buy something like that that's going to keep me out of the hospital than spend $5,000 on a down payment for a new fucking car. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. It makes more sense to me to fix the situations in my life that are painful for me, that are painful, that are going to impede my way of taking care of my family. Okay? And that's the way I am. Most people aren't like that. Most people would rather take their money and buy something material, which will never make them feel better in the long run. It will actually make them feel in the beginning, but what's going to happen is going to make them feel good in the beginning, and then they're going to see that car payment. They're going to see whatever fucking bills they have. You know, it's like beer drinking. If you're an alcoholic and you know it's going to cost you your fucking life at some point, it's going to either fucking cost you, it's going to cost you financially. It just fucking does. Okay? You're an alcoholic, you're spending money on fucking booze. Okay? You're probably missing fucking work. You're probably always fighting with your fucking family, your wife, if you're not divorced, or you might have already lost your fucking home. Okay? You may have lost all your fucking friends. So if somebody says to you, I guarantee for $10,000, I'll make it to where you can never fucking ever drink again. You'll never want another fucking bottle of fucking booze. Wouldn't it be worth it? I mean, you've already lost more than fucking $10,000, and it's going to continue unless you fucking fix it. So what would the cost be? $10,000 would obviously fucking work. It's kind of like coaching. People out there don't feel they need coaching. Yet, any successful person, whether an athlete or business person, they all have coaches. I've had a coach. And if anything, a coach will keep you accountable. I try to keep myself accountable. Okay? I'm pretty good at it. I'm real truthful with myself. I'm not a bullshitter. I don't bullshit myself. Matter of fact, I'm probably harder on myself than I am other people. And you see how I am on my videos. So if I'm the way I am on my videos, I'm actually harder on myself. Yeah. I know when I'm fucking up. I know when I'm fucking trying to take it easy. I know when I'm trying to coddle myself. And I know it. Okay? And then I can fucking fix it. That's a problem. If I decide I'm going to do something, I'm doing it. I'm not going to tell somebody I'm going to commit to it and then I'm not going to do it. I'll tell you what, I commit to some things that I definitely don't want to do, and I think about getting out of them, but then I was like, I can't do it because I already made the fucking commitment. And that right there is one of the things I had a problem with, is keeping a commitment to doing things with people. Not a commitment to my family, but doing things with people. Okay? Hey, let's go do this. Okay, great. And then we'll come to a point where I don't want to do it. For no other reason, I just didn't want to do it. But I already committed, so I forced myself to do it. And I usually have a good time doing it. But anything that I've wanted to do, I've sought out the coaching. I've sought out the books. I've sought out the videos. I've sought out the DVDs, the audio books. Because these things are going to make me better in life. It's going to make things better for me in life. It's going to make things better for my family in life. So for me, I'll spend all my fucking money on bettering myself than spending money on better cars, bigger homes. And it just makes more sense to me because I need to be a better person. I need to be a stronger person. And I just don't like to be subject to weakness like most people. We all subject to weakness, but you have to work through it. And one of the big things is your self-talk, and I've talked about this before. The way you talk to yourself is going to depend on how you're feeling. So if you're talking to yourself and you feel like shit and you're talking to I'm a fucking loser, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. You got to fucking pick yourself up. Say, man, you're better than this. You can do this. You got this. It's not something you haven't done before. You've done other things fucking harder than this. You got this fucking. You can get this done. You did this over here before. It was a lot harder than this is going to be. You just don't want to do it because it's going to fucking be another learning curve. And that's basically what it is. So I'm a pretty good coach for myself, and for a long time I've been able to push myself to do things that I never wanted to do, only because I know what needs to be done. Okay, I don't try to take the easy way out, and I really don't like the easy way out. I never have liked the easy way out. I've always liked things that were tougher for some reason. It's just who I was as a person. If it was somebody was screaming in my face, whether it was a sports coach or whatever, I seemed to thrive better. Okay, I just did. Where other people, if you yell at them, they want to slink away and make excuses and cry and tell everybody how they were fucking, whoever it was mean to them. But if you're not willing to get better, you're just going to wind up being fucking worse, because we never stay in one spot. You're either going fucking higher or you're fucking backsliding. You just can't stay in one fucking spot without doing something. So like I've said, if you're going out to drink beer after fucking work every fucking day because your shit's going good, well, if you continue to do that and you don't continue the momentum that got you to where you're a little more comfortable, you're going to backslide. It's going to get fucking worse for you. You got to keep fucking moving ahead. It's not always easy. A lot of things happen, but you have to do it. It's not even a sacrifice. It's an investment. When you have the delayed gratification, that's an investment. When you spend the money on the books or the courses or the coaching, it's an investment. It's not a sacrifice. When you give up shit that don't matter, when you give up the TV, you give up the booze, you give up spending time with your friends, you give up wanting all these vacations and travel and, to get better, to do better, more things that are going to improve your life, your monies, finances and things like that. Saving your money is not a sacrifice. It's an investment, So you got to stop playing the victim. You got to stay away from people that play the victim. You got to stop giving sympathy to the people who are playing the victim. You got to stop giving yourself sympathy for playing the fucking victim. It's your fucking fault. You want to quit smoking? Quit fucking smoking. Go all out. Find the fucking whatever you need to do. Spend as much money as you have to do to fucking quit. It's going to save your fucking life in the long run. Okay? It's going to make your fucking health better. You're going to spend less time in the fucking doctors. You're going to be more fucking active. Same with the booze and the overeating. Stop. Find a way to do it, no matter what, at all costs. Fucking can't save your money? Find a fucking way. You can. Stop buying stupid shit. Okay? Buy coffee at home. I'm not the kind of guy that thinks that by going out and buying $1, fucking $2 of coffee a day is going to fucking break you. Some people it fucking will. Some people fucking don't have $2 fucking dollars. Okay, grown men don't have $2 fucking dollars. Grown men who work don't have $2 fucking dollars. Okay? You're the fucking grown man. You're gonna have to start acting like one. Be fucking responsible for your fucking life. Fix your fucking life. Do whatever you need to do to fix your life. It's only going to improve your life. Later.